YouTube is full of videos about good knives. It's full of videos about bad knives. It's high time that someone makes a video about weird knives. This is 3 Weird Knives, and I'm your host, JJJinks!
Let's get weird.
Welcome back for a new episode of 3 Weird Knives. I missed last week's episode. I just kind of got too busy, and I'm also kind of running out of weird knives. There are a lot of episodes, but I picked out some extra special ones for today's episode. So we're going to start off with this vintage knife. This is a glass fruit knife made by Durex, made in the USA. The acids of fruits will not stain this knife. It will always be clean. And the box looks ancient. I picked this up at a flea market where there's a knife vendor who sells a lot of, modern knives and stuff, but he's got some display cabinets with some neat, unique stuff. So I was able to pick this up for 20 bucks. These knives were made from the 1920s all the way out to sometime in the 1940s in Asbury Park, New Jersey, actually, just down the street from where I live. And they are pretty much as described. They are glass. This one is actually in very good condition. There is a little bit of chipping on the edge there, and I wouldn't even know how to sharpen it. Might have to hire a glass blower for that. But in the handle, you got this neat little inlay. It's kind of like a sunflower, I suppose, with some leafy branches coming out of it. And it's got a patent number and a Made in USA stamp on the bottom of the blade / top of the handle. It's decently sharp, I guess. I don't know. I would call that pretty dull, actually, but I don't know. For a glass knife, maybe this is very sharp. Now, they did make these in other colors, green and kind of a light orange. And if you can find one in good condition in one of those colors, and it comes with the box, it could be worth hundreds of dollars. So far, from what I've seen around various auction sites, these go for between $20 and $30, so I got a pretty decent deal, I suppose. But hey, pretty unique, right? Glass knife. Next up, Femme Fatale, with a nice thorny set of roses. This is something I spotted. Actually, I got all 3 of these from that flea market guy. And I was like, you know what? That's pretty unique, and I gotta have it. What you get is a lipstick tube. You can get these in various different colors. I got red. They had them in black and white. You open it up, and there is a blade inside. Check that out. You twist it, just like lipstick. It emerges like a shark fin. I like how it turns as it comes up. That's cool. And when fully extended, it's got a bit of a recurve to it. Not a bit of a recurve, that is recurved. The cutting edge is down here, not there. So it's kind of like a little claw. And then you twist it again, and the shark fin descends. I had not seen that before. Just make sure you don't mix this up with your actual lipstick. We're gonna need a bigger knife. Next up, we have a knife from Razor Tactical Survival Knife Series. I've seen knives from this brand before. They're usually pretty fun. And here we have a big one. This is one of those knives where in the closed position, it's meant to be a pair of knuckle dusters. Is it a pair of knuckle dusters? Brass knuckle? A brass knuckle? Brass knuckles? I'll have to think about that. So yeah, you hold it like this and you can punch the daylights out of somebody. And it's got this pointy bit on the end, so I guess you can jab it into their jugular vein, and if they are still alive, you get a knife to finish the job. And I love how the knife, it's very skeletonized. So it is a spring-assisted liner lock, and oh, that's interesting. I just noticed in these liners there are a bunch of holes drilled out. See that? I wonder what that's about. Oh yeah, there they are. I guess it's just for looks. You can see through them, kind of. Actually, it kind of looks like a bunch of eyes, glowing eyes staring at you from the dark. Just another way to intimidate your foe. It's actually pretty comfortable in the hand too. I like the handle. It's got these grooves for your fingers, and it works pretty well. And your thumb very nicely rests against the back of the knuckle dustery part. But then you have these huge holes. And it's got a curvature to it, which would make sharpening a little bit difficult. Deep carry pocket clip though. Can't go wrong with that. Are you talking to me?